What band do you never get tired of listening to? Talking Heads. Edit, remove the definite article. Young is the Y vowel of that band. CCR on the car radio always gets me hype. Fleetwood Mac. I second this. I aspire to be like Stevie Nicks when I grow up. Steely Dan. I started going down the rabbit hole a couple weeks ago. I'd always liked them, as in I knew a few songs of theirs were good, but I had no idea the depth and range. Holy crap. I like Donald Fagen too. He did several solo albums worth a listen. The Nightfly is a great album. I don't know how many times I have listened to Deacon Blues. Asia is a masterpiece. Deftones. Wide range of rock, metal, and electronic sounds across a super solid discography. Chino's voice and Abe's drumming never gets old. Edit, thanks for the shiny stuff, whoa. Yes. And the evolution of their sound kind of pairs well with the evolution of me getting older. White Pony completely transformed my musical perspective. My always and forever, no skip band. OMG, yes, once you discover them there's no turning back. We missed out on what would have been a hell of a tour last year with Gojira. Stupid COVID. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Some folks are bon. Led Zeppelin. Zeppelin was my first thought when I read the question. Just so many great songs and full albums to listen to. And every album distinct unto itself. The Cure. Disintegration gives me chills. I've been a music nerd for a while, but I just rediscovered this album and it's probably my favorite of all time now. Almost every song on it puts me in tears. That album is a masterpiece. Whenever I hear the opening notes of Plainsong, everything just changes in my mind and I lose myself into the music. Thirded. Disintegration has so many amazing songs on it. Is a personal favorite. Web link. Gorillaz. There was a period of about a year and a half where Demon Days was the only CD I played in the car. My man. Pink Floyd. Animals is my lifeblood. I'm new to them and slowly listening to their stuff for the first time. I regret not doing it sooner. Oddly, I've grown up with them, they've been on the radio and such my entire life. Most of their best-known songs are older than me, and I have no memory of them ever being new, they've just always existed. But it seems like every few years, I get on a Pink Floyd kick and reconnect with them, and each time it comes back around, it comes back stronger. The more you know about their backstory and the context of each album, the more impact it has. Duran Duran. When I started dating my girlfriend, that was the CD playing in my car as I drove to hers. We live together now, but I still love listening to them. Is her name Rio? Duran Duran is one of the best bands that survived the 80s. Rio still holds up as one of my favorite albums of all time. Fleetwood Mac. Radiohead. I saw Radiohead live when In Rainbows came out, and it was honest to God the best concert I've ever been to. And I've seen a lot of amazing people/bands live, from Bowie to Bjork, both also amazing, to Tool to Nin and thousands of other live shows, and nobody was better. Tom York's voice is just sublime. King Crimson. Arguments, agreements, advice, answers, articulate announcements. Bee Gees and Queen because of my dad's influence. My Chemical Romance to remind me of my high school days when almost every guy in school went emo. My dad's band would 100% be MCR. He could never ever get sick of them. Wait, how old is your dad? Helena was a single 17 years ago? Just some perspective. 17 years ago. I was in high school when it came out. I feel so old. Reminder that Gerard Way is 43 now. Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters. What's your fave song? It'll probably sound uncultured in their stuff, but Monkey Wrench is so good. The Clash, something about them is amazing. Also the Beatles. The Beatles, hell yeah. Cage the Elephant. Massive Attack. System of a Down. Last year I listened back through the entire album of Toxicity, and was surprised at how on point it still was after 19 years. Sad really that we are still in the same spot we were then. I could listen/watch their live performance in Armenia anytime. Allman Brothers. The Smiths. Rush, April Wine. They toured together for a while in the 70s, would have been awesome to see them then. Seen Rush 5 times, but all in the last 20 years. Fleet Foxes. Helplessness Blues is one of my absolute favorites. Even 10 years later I still don't get tired of listening to it all the way through. Nightwish. I fell in love with them almost 15 years ago and haven't missed an album since. Just a great sound. Stone Temple Pilots. Cake. The variety of music they put out is amazing and all very catchy. OMG, I never thought I'd see another Cake fan on here. Love them. Same. They were my kid's first concert and my husband and I bonded over our shared love of the distance when we first met. As much as they have annoyed the F out of me over time, Megadeth. Did they kill your wife and your baby? To save me? No buttholes here, Dave just has some tendencies. I modded their website for years, and while generally anything went, there were rules. No family talk. No talk about rehab, or drugs. Mention Metallica, and we knew you were a rookie. But I like the music, still do. Black Sabbath/Ozzy. Early Sabbath were the best. I get a bit bored of Crazy Train and onwards. The non-Ozzy albums were pretty damn good too. Heaven and Hell is a masterpiece, and don't sleep on the Tony Martin era albums. The Offspring. Seriously. Listen to them in middle school, high school, college, post-college. They still put new stuff out and it's always awesome. What are your thoughts on Let the Bad Times Roll? Not original poster, but as an Offspring fan, weird. I didn't even realize it was them at first. Pearl Jam. Absolutely. Such greatness in their live albums and bootlegs. I can still listen to Blink-182's Dude Ranch on repeat for an entire day. It was the summer album for me one year in high school and it just never ages for me because of all the positive associated memories. Don't care for any of their other music, but that album never gets skipped when it comes on for me. You should give Take Off Your Pants and Jacket another shot. As far as Blink-182 goes, it's a really good album. Fui you, I'm personally not a fan of anything beyond that and Dude Ranch. Gojira. Edit. OMG, I didn't know there are so much fellow Gojira fans here. Thanks for the reward. OF me yay, Amazonia is amazing. F yay fellow metalhead. Muse. I just rediscovered their music and it's been amazing. They might be giants. DK, if they count as a band with Outkast, are just so unique. Weezer Blue Album. You ever hear Pinkerton? Nirvana. I used to tell my roommate that I liked Metallica, but I wish there was a band that rocked that hard, but had some groove as well. He brought Bleach home the day it came out in '89. It was exactly what I was talking about. I still listen to them all the time. I got to see them 3 times in clubs before they exploded. So much fun. I really like Incest Side. I had a phase a couple months ago where I listened to their Live at Reading album over and over again. They're all really underrated musicians and, despite what I previously thought, the songs aren't all just power chords and general yelling, yeah, but are pretty effing deep. Kurt was so talented. Favorite song is Polly. Metallica. Ride the Lightning Forever changed my life. I hold that album in such high regard. Life it seems will fade away. Over the years I've gone through phases with a lot bands I love. My Metallica phase has yet to end. Arctic Monkeys. I love Arctic Monkeys so much. Particularly because they gave everyone the finger after AM and refused to go mainstream. It's amazing to see how Alex went from this angsty teen that was spitting genius lyrics to a older, sophisticated and more articulate artist that's experimented with such interesting directions. Green Day. I can always throw on Dookie and just jam, doesn't matter where or when, I will scream along with Longview, and She. I'm seeing the Hella Mega Tour over here in the UK and I'm so excited for it. Green Day will be the highlight. Queens of the Stone Age. Radiohead, infinitely re-listenable. In Rainbows has been on repeat for like 10 years. There are very few bands that stand the test of time for my personal taste. Bands I liked when I was a teen, just do not resonate with me as a person in his late 30s. But with Radiohead, I listened to them in the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, and I'm currently listening to them right now. They definitely stand the test of time. Came here to post this exact comment. Just go through their albums and restart again. Brand new. Not just a manic depressive toting around my own cloud, I got a positive message, sometimes I can't get it out. Have another drink and drive yourself home. This would have been my answer. Their albums are so vastly different that there is usually always one for the style/mood. I just wish they were still active. Tool. Beethoven. ABBA. The Beatles. Linkin Park. The Doors. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Had to scroll too far for these. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.